Let's see, what was the last thing he mentioned? Oh, yes, he mentioned that the warlord. I'll talk normal now because that way you can actually understand what he's saying. The warlord gets very angry because they cannot find the vault. He will deduce that it's somewhere around here, and that it has 3 keyholes. He has. The ghoul leader only has found 1 key. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Keep going. Do you have any questions for me or anything?
You told us they were still looking for the 2 keys, which means they haven't found them yet.
No, we have one if they don't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, but he knew about that one already.
Oh, okay.
Because the queen had one, but there was 2 others that they needed, and apparently they haven't found those 2.
Gotcha.
So...
Okay, well, it sounds simple then, Len. Unless there's more than one path down there.
I see 2 routes, one through the knolls and one south.
Only one. Sorry, just one. Let me reveal. Yeah, that's a dead end. There's only one. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. You saw that one.
What, was something revealed?
Here and here. This doesn't. This is a dead end, and this is a dead end. And this also has a wall on it. It's just that the map guest does not have it.
Obviously the north.
Dead end.
So it looks like there's a room right next to me.
Dead end.
I can kind of see one. I'm assuming there's a wall there. That's actually I have to go around to see that. Okay. Okay, so dead end to the north, dead end to the west. So yeah, our options are through the knolls or south.
This seems to be the only entrance.
This seems to be the only entrance. Oh wait, because I forgot there's still that one part.
Yep, sorry. I keep forgetting how.
Yep, sorry. I keep forgetting how. I forget. Yeah. The reveal
That's the
area
nice
is
thing
being
of Advanced
horrible
War
right now.
when they actually have it working.
Yeah.
Well, I only have like.
Well, I only have like
Yeah, I know.
minor, and I'm like, I'm doing a horrible job.
Well, I will sneak across to check this way, I guess.
Does it look like the entrance they're not, the area they're not at? Does that look like it's been well traveled?
The one down here.
Yeah, because remember,
the one down
Kinara's
here.
down here. He's having to.
Yeah. It does look.
Yeah. It does look well traveled. And actually, let me rephrase. They do have one. Apparently, he does have 1 key. The way they phrased it, it was like, what?
So the warlord
So
has a key,
apparently,
had a key.
And then there's one missing.
Okay.
yes.
He only knows about the one.
He only knows about the 1 key though. He's just trying to find the other
So
2.
he did not know the queen had one.
Correct.
And they're digging for number 2.
Yep.
Alright. across to here, and with GM's permission, provide assistance to others who would like to come down and sneak down to me by basically spotting for them.
Sounds good.
You know, letting them know when people are looking or not
Sounds
looking,
good.
etc.
Would that be then a perception based aid roll?
I'll just allow our advantage.
I'll just allow advantage
Or
if you
+2,
wish.
I mean, whichever. As Pathfinder's assistance is +2 normally.
Yeah,
I know how.
yeah, but
Enjoy advantage.
I know how people can enjoy
I always
advantage in
prefer
either
the
or.
flat bonus, because advantage never works for me.
Oh yeah, completely fair. Like for
Yeah.
some people like the flat bonus, some
I
people
don't
like
judge those who
trying
like
the
the flat,
chance.
who like the advantage. I just don't like it personally.
Yeah. I can.
Yeah,
I think I would.
yeah.
I think I would put up with it more if Fifth
I
had
can
replaced
vouch.
every bonus with advantage.
I,
Things like, you know, Cat's Race just giving advantage now. It's like, no.
the funny thing is, I get what you're saying, but statistically, it provides a bonus. I know it doesn't actually provide a bonus, but the math says it does.
Well, the math lies.
Because, like,
Yeah,
Well, as
yeah. Well, as math has put it, as well as our fate.
yeah, because I was
lies.
listening to that in the thing that I sent you.
Mhm.
It's like statistically, it increases your odds by a decent, by like 15-20%.
The Mass Effect 5e people updated for Andromeda.
Fuck yeah. Okay, now I'm rolling again because you mentioned advantage.
Yeah.
Did they add some bullshit?
No, there's a picture of on their website. I remember the L Core, right?
I remember the Elcor, yeah.
There's a picture of 2 or 3 standing on the battlefield in armor with these cannons mounted on their back. They're using them as artillery.
Oh yeah, that was a thing that was mentioned in the Citadel. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Mass Effect 3. They revealed. Yeah, they just walk around with cannons.
I've heard it, but I had never seen it before.
I know it looks silly as shit.
The visual looks hilarious.
Statement. Eat shit and die, motherfucker. Aggressive statement.
Now.
You will die now.
Do I need to make some form of climbing check as well, or are the ropes and such done pretty well?
They're telling me well.
Okay.
Just a bit.
They're done pretty well. Just like shimmy, shimmy,
So
shimmy.
that's 822.
Alright. Nice. So you both sneak.
If the gnolls look your way,
If the gnolls look your way, you do not take. They do not take no of you, regardless. Rephrase that. If they spotted you, you would not know. They don't seem to make any fuss.
Okay.
Do we want
Cyrus here?
Mode for the moment.
Roger that. They are doing their
Roger that.
things well.
They are doing their things well.
Nice.
Yes.
That's
Reveal more area. Yep.
I find it very convenient that both my Direlock aura and Blind Sense range are the same thing, so I just need the one aura.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Okay. How dark is it down here?
Yep. Um,
They do not say.
they do not say, which is like really stupid. I'm like, it should say.
I'm gonna say dim light.
Me,
Okay.
I'm gonna say dim light. Well, actually, no. No, wait. I'm gonna say there are some torches here.
Okay,
It's regular lighting. How about that?
No, my tactical advantages.
Because thanks to this Blind Sense, Even if we're in low light, if you're not too far ahead, I can actually legitimately follow people now in the darkness. Oh, that's a very nice column of sight.
Thank you. It does do
Thank you.
rectangles.
It does do rectangles, so
Uh,
you can kind of see that. Let's see.
Wow, really? Okay.
Wow, really? Okay. From
You set
as you step into this room, you see what little remains of dry rotted bunks, moldering uniforms, and personal effects. Kind of gauging it, you could figure this is part of what was once a barracks.
You could definitely tell that this used to be much.
You could definitely tell that this used to be much larger. In fact, being able to house the hundreds of soldiers the Sentinels used to call on, but now lies in ruins. The workers have scavenged this place clean by the look of it.
All this mold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing map south is also a dead end, since the vision cuts off right before the end of the wall there.
Correct.
Yep, okay.
That's a thing.
Yep.
Just wanted to confirm.
That's a thing. You peer into this area, and let me see if I can do proper justice. You're able to. Okay. That's exciting. Okay. 53. Dry, rotted armor racks and ceramic train dummies fill much of this room. Assumably, that's what these are. You also see target practice targets and all that. Dusty bits of machinery poked from the floor and walls. A wide pit divides the chamber, bridged by a rickety-looking wooden scaffold. You also see. Here you see a knoll. You do see another knoll. A lone knoll, lashing out at these what remains of these dummies, largely torn apart by its claws and bite, as it whips part of it, throws away. Frenzied looks around and starts moving to over here and just start bashing into the targets.
I'll give Kate the sign to stay put for a moment.
Okay.
Patented William Shatner roll. Find that pile of wood, so I can maintain stealth and get a better look at the rest of the room.
So you are stealthing this.
So you are stealthing, yes.
Unless I have to roll it again.
Okay, no, just making sure.
Yep.
Okay, no, just making sure. Woohoo! Alright, you slip through, slowly moving your way.
She doesn't seem to notice you.
She doesn't seem to notice you.
Okay, what is this?
A
Do I
wall.
see any doors in the wall?
Negative. Oh,
Negative. Oh, right. Sorry. You see an entrance down here.
Down to the south.
Down to the south.
Move to about there.
Alright, I will need a new stealth.
Alright, I will need a new stealth check, as it is a little rickety. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Blow through my Arcana points.
As you get closer, she's still
As you get closer, she still doesn't seem to notice you. However, as you get closer, you see very similar to the gnolls before.
her kind of matted fur. You see
Her kind of matted fur you see like on the actual skin. However, on the skin you do see kind of like
purple,
greenish purple hues, indicating sickness. You do see a composite longbow
with a couple
on the
arrows.
knoll with a couple arrows.
But you see
But you see much more like blotted out fur than you saw the workers.
Dungeoneering check to possibly identify if this is the warlord or not.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe gnolls fall under the dungeoneering bestiary.
Yeah, go for it.
I'd like to remind you, you should still have that healing token.
Yep.
And that also means I can cast my latest healing spell through it if need be. I like the fact that I
22.
can do all the heals.
Okay, turn to.
Okay, turn to you.
Kind of think about it.
You kind of think about it. You've never heard of Knoll warlords. Knolls usually have only usually queens, and the queen usually does have daughters, and they're usually more
Like a little bit bigger. You think this might
like a little bit bigger. You think this might actually be one. The way the Volt was talking, it sounded like a he.
So you're like, no, not the warlord.
So you're like,
Upstairs
no,
is
not the
probably the
warlord.
new queen that doesn't know she got promoted.
Yeah, she needs to be informed of it.
Yep,
Are you going to revoke
she
it?
needs to be informed of it.
Not if I can avoid it.
She needs to be informed.
of her immediate promotion.
She needs to be informed of her immediate promotion to customer.
HR isn't doing their job.
You are hereby.
Well, I mean, all of them ran.
Well, I mean, all of them ran.
Straight past her. Okay.
Oh, just going straight past her. Okay.
I see you. I see you.
Okay.
I think I'm
Okay.
a rogue.
I
I might as well
see you.
play
I
like it.
see you.
Pat,
Completely fair.
Completely
Yeah,
fair.
map.
Okay. D2.
Continue. This is continue.
Continue. This is continued parts of the barracks.
Nothing there.
I'm gonna do the
Nothing
spotting
there.
gag again.
Okay.
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 Whew. Okay.
Gonna go into my belt and get some.
don't worry. I have a backup plan in case I'm spotted.
Let's see. Let me look at Mars.
Let's see. Let me look at Mars' spell list to see if he can assist with this.
Assist with hypothetically even more
Hypothetically, even more silly things. 'Cause bard spells.
Got the mage hand ready to, dick around with some of the busted crap to make some noise in the opposite direction if I need it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I do have a plan C. My plan B I avoided because I
that's a
determined
performance.
it would not be the most prudent thing to do. My plan B was to use spark to light something like slightly on fire, not a blaze or anything. To have them go, oh shit, I need to put that out. But I'm like, no, they could just also call for a water brigade.
Or since they're animalistic, just go walk,
Or
walk over.
since they're animalistic, just go walk
True.
over and
even that
pee
would
on it.
distract.
That's true.
But,
Distraction.
That's true.
Be like,
Distractions, or just be like,
random
"Heh,
fire.
don't care.
Screw you.
Random fire. Screw you."
okay, what modifiers do I have to this stealth roll?
I don't know.
I don't know if Mark can actually
Mark
do
has a lot of
anything at this
traits.
moment. Well,
It doesn't work like that here.
Okay.
it doesn't work like that
Don't
here.
forget,
Don't-
don't
forget, you literally pass without a trace, as in no
Yeah,
footprints.
5e
It's not you get advantage on
5e actually made
stuff
more
checks.
useful.
It's legitimately plus 10.
Yeah.
And it requires magical means to detect.
As opposed to this one where it literally is just you leave no trace, so if they're tracking you, it's a bitch, but if you're actually trying to be stealthy at the time, it does not help you.
Yeah. Well, makes sense, yeah. Okay, cool. So I guess just...
Oh, like, I kind of think of it from, like, D&D wise. I'm like, that does make sense, because you're literally passing without a trace. You're getting
oh yeah,
no
I get it.
scent,
It has
no
its
nothing. You're
advantages.
like,
5e just, interestingly enough, makes it more potent, and that's not the normal... That's not the normal MO of 5e.
Yeah.
But, so...
Yeah.
I'm tempted to
and I'm like, yeah.
thinking of maybe-
I'm tempted to think. I'm thinking of maybe changing it,
But
but
I guess, what, an assistance bonus since he is spotting?
Yes, you do.
yes, you do.
Plan B it is.
Actually, he does.
Ooh,
he does have
actually, he does have something useful if you so choose.
He does have advantage.
Does have
it make me
advantage.
invisible for like a turn?
5 seconds or something. It's a little bit more. It's like it's
1 round per level.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
1 round per level.
5 rounds max.
Five rounds
Advantage?
per
You use that on
5
other
rounds
people? I thought that
maximum.
was a self only.
Personal or touch.
Okay, so there you go.
Personal or touch.
Okay.
It is second level for him. And
It is second level for him, and he or for them. I gave you that.
oh yeah.
And 11th. Oh yeah, just pop
On you.
on,
and
on you,
If you're invisible, you don't have to go
on
that way.
you,
can just go
and
straight across
himself
the
on
diagonal.
I thought it
our.
was like a gap.
No, that's just a thing on the floor.
Oh, sorry.
I
I
will still need a
Yep.
stealth check though.
I will
Or
still
is that a gap and
need
you
a
have to
stealth
cross
check
something
though,
that flanks like a bridge?
because
That is the bridge. That is a gap.
Okay, I'm sorry,
that is the
apparently
bridge.
it's
That
I
is
thought
a
it was
gap.
just a pile
That
of wood.
is a.
Ooh, that is a gap.
okay. Well, my stealth
Ooh,
roll of
that is a
9
gap.
then still stands.
You are being directed, however.
That's
You
with
are
the plus
being
2.
directed, however.
My D20 rolled a
You
4.
wanna go- Okay.
Roll 20 hasn't been screwing me as much today. It's been giving me medium or low rolls.
However, because you are invisible,
Because you are invisible,
plus 20,
plus 20,
so 29.
so 29. Okay. Okay. You make your way.
Kind of
You
go,
you kind of
gingerly make
go. You kind of gingerly make your way to the plank. Start moving a will. You think you're making it creaks. She kind of flicks for a moment,
but then moves back over.
but then
to the dummies,
moves
just starts
back over
wrecking at
to
them
the
again.
dummies and just starts wrecking at them again. And then you can move past.
It's okay, I'm here.
Hold on. Sorry about that. That
Yum,
was
yum.
pizza. That is always a curious thing. Whenever I order a personal pan pizza, they never seem to have it. So they just give me a medium. Like, I'm like, okay, but like I was kind of looking forward to the personal pan. Let me go. Anyways, so there's that. Okay, Mar. Alright, Mar, you stingy boy. Stingy person.
Hard.
Oh, I thought I saw
Hard.
the 20 for a second. Creek.
Asmar moves, you're not able to really see where Mar is, but you do again hear the small creak, and she does seem to stop for a moment.
Uh-oh.
And starts turning to y'all's direction. And slowly takes out the bow.
Okay.
That's right.
Well, actually, no, that's right. Never mind. She only needs to make one, and then I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Derp. Apologies.
She doesn't make a new one for every person.
She doesn't make a new one for every person.
Would that be what you all do? Because I'm like.
Would that be what you all do? Because I'm like I'm still trying to figure out some stuff for that.
Trying to detect a group of people. If we're moving individually like this, I would have them roll against each, unless I was wanting to be quick about it for pacing.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, that's fair.
If it's a group thing, I just roll once and compare it to all the rolls. If someone fails, well, then that person was noticed.
That's fair. But for this,
that's fair.
Particular thing she does,
but for this particular thing she does, at least start noticing that something's here. She is alert.
I will use Mage Hand to dick with some of the debris over here. Draw our attention away from the bridge.
Immediately turns around and with surprising accuracy. Ting, 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 ting. Messing with again. Mar quickly gets out of the quickly but stealthily gets out of the way. Let's see how you do. This time standing. Ooh, good show. Good show.
You hold your breath as you don't know where Mar
You hold your breath as you don't know where Mar is, but She moves over the bridge, over here, scanning, looking for whatever it is.
The damn squirrel.
As you do hear a voice say, "Clear."
Wait, I'm so vanished. I'm gonna.
Setting something off by going in?
Yeah.
Let's see, 5 rounds, I'm gonna say...
Let's see, 5 rounds, I'm gonna say...
Oh, I haven't been told yet.
Let's see, that was
Okay, so you still have
35. Okay, so you still have... Well, that's a lot.
So
5
5 rounds, that's
About 30
about
seconds.
30 seconds.
seconds. So you do have a few more seconds.
30 seconds. So you do have a few more seconds of vanish on you, just in
that'll
case.
hardly be used up
Just so
when
you know.
Lynn checks for traps. I guess everything's good then?
You peer in.
You peer in.
And I'm gonna have to do this.
And I'm gonna have to do this. I'm just gonna take some of these peeps. Some of these. Borrow them real quick.
You see about a little over half.
You see about a little over half a dozen gnolls in here.
Give him the hand sign to wait. Roll.
I keep expecting the fog to auto advance,
And it doesn't.
and then I remember.
Yeah.
What was your stealth?
What was your stealth? 28. Okay. D5.
Dead ends, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
You
Yes.
see just more dig sites.
You see just more dig sites.
Tuck it, tuck it, tuck it.
What'd you say?
I said tuck it, tuck it, tuck it.
What'd you say?
Oh, tuck and roll, tuck and roll.
Oh, tuck and roll, tuck and roll.
Sneak roll.
Quick, Skyrim, sneak roll.
These keys aren't magical, right?
I don't. That's a good question.
Let me double check.
Let me double check. It does not mention so, and...
I don't remember it glowing when I looked at the Dusk Queen.
I suppose you brought locate object with you today.
I don't even think I have can learn locate object.
Okay, I know 5th edition clerics do, so
Let me look.
I figure it's worth asking.
Okay, locate object. Level 3. It is available to me, however,
You didn't bring it.
I don't have it prepared. No, wait a second. This is Path. No, I still need to prepare my spells.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still prepared cast. Never mind.
Just a note earlier for the Knoll camp.
Just a note earlier for the Knoll camp, they were... You do notice that they are suffering from the early stages of Feast of Dust.
That tracks.
Da-da-da-da.
So what I'm hearing is we're gonna have to actually, manually dig through all this rubble looking for the key because we have no other way of finding it.
I guess the only other alternative would be wait for them to find it and then kill them.
You do also notice a chest in there. In the null camp. Let me draw one real quick. Because that's like an aside thing that they have. I'm like, the hell? Yeah, the null camp. Like off in the back. Dang it! Stop it! Dang it! Yeah, right there. You did notice a chest.
Worth considering for later.
Huh. Unfortunately, I do not get locate creature.
Holy shit. Okay. But yeah, otherwise, it is empty. Besides the sound, with little sounds remaining.
That makes no sense.
What?
Well, he said we found a wand of impact. I'm looking up impact, and all I'm finding is something that makes a weapon hit harder.
Yeah, it moves the. It upgrades the hit dice.
Yeah.
It upgrades the hit
That's
dice.
a wand? It's the weapon enhancement as a wand?
I guess you touch it to the weapon?
I guess.
Yeah, to be perfectly honest.
To be perfectly honest, it's probably homebrew on my part, but I'm like, you know what? It's probably a thing. We're making a thing. We're making it a thing.
It's the freaking like logistic officer's tool. I make yours hit harder, yours hit harder, yours hit harder.
Who wants to hit
We're
harder?
doing this blind. I just want to check every room to at least get an idea what the map looks like.
I have a question.
What's it?
I want
What's
to the key I got off the queen. If I sniff the key, does the key itself have a scent? Like, does the particular metal it's made out of have a scent that's not just like any old steel or silver?
We'll smell
Ooh.
that down here.
Depends how well I roll.
I'm gonna say yes. That there's a certain je ne sais quoi about it.
I
That
was literally thinking of the same word.
to be perfectly honest, the stuff I'm reading, I'm like, oh God Almighty. Oh boy. Oh, and BT Dubs, the key that you all have is shaped similar to a sword. So if you wish to make a sense or scent
Cool.
thing,
I will
you may.
go ahead and roll that. I will burn a point of use divine insight to increase my check. Scent.
Okay. You're able to get something. Whether it's a particular material that has corroded over time and has become part of a scent, or something to that nature, you're able to minorly kind of get a whiff of it. Whether you're able to, I'm not sure you're able to track. I wouldn't say you're able to track through the entire. You do not get another scent of that due to proximity, though, I believe.
Yeah.
If that's
I
if that
wouldn't be
makes
able to
sense.
sniff the entire building. I could only really sniff my local area.
Mhm.
Okay. So I got a little bit of a scent off the key. So if we're near it, I can tell. Or I should be able to.
That's better than what we had.
Well, looks like a pretty long hallway. I can go down there and I can see if it's in the piles.
Well, I'll assume it's not in those two rooms we just walked past, because I didn't get any description of them, but they look like more dig sites, so I will assume they're more dig sites.
More dig sites.
Yeah, more dig sites.
You do, however,
Do before you move them, a thundering shout echoes through the hall, through the halls. Jack, as it echoes off the halls.
I will gesture for us to duck into, D2, the Mighty Ducks over here.
As Mark comes in, they shove into the other one. You hear a pitter patter quickly. A very quick as a knoll rushes past, very clearly. Nonplus. Just
Okay.
actually get
Give it a moment to make sure he's the only guy, and then come back out.
Did that guy smell like he had a key on him?
Are appears in your room.
What was that all about?
Can I roll linguistics to get just beyond he's in a hurry? Can I roll linguistics to get
Say again?
any kind of gist beyond he's in a hurry?
hurry.
You were kind of muffled. Linguistics to get a gist of if he
anything
was in a
beyond
hurry?
that he was in a hurry, because it's clear that he was in a hurry.
Linguistics?
So wouldn't that be more of a sense motive?
Linguistics?
I guess that would be more of a sense motive. I'm just kind of thinking about, like, if you study the basis of languages, being able to occasionally pick up tiny fragments of other things.
Yeah, but that's language. That's more sense motive is more like trying to get
I get that, which
the
is
vibe
just
of a
sense
person.
motive. I was specifically mentioning language from the idea of root languages, but
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how the root language.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how the
As
root
it
language
sounded like
would help
we
you
understood it, I'm
out.
pretty sure that was in common.
Yes, it was.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Yes, it was.
I don't.
Yeah, that was in common. Sorry.
Apologies, that wasn't common.
Apologies, that wasn't common.
So what's over here? A giant blackness. The most darkest of dark.
The Stygian Abyss.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see them. You see like their tail rushing. Mars behind you. You both are no longer vanished anymore.
Oh yeah, that would have.
I believe.
If it was
It's
only
been
5
at least a
rounds,
couple
it would have
seconds.
worn off long ago.
Still
Still there. Prepare for one of the biggest rooms.
I need a little more than we revealed before I can.
Yeah, hold on. Trying to
Hold on.
to make sure what you can and
I'm
can't.
trying to read stuff to make sure what you can and can't see.
I feel like the map is like Jaws, that Jaws music, and at each climactic beat and where the map gets revealed.
Bottom. Yes. Wait, where is it? I know I have them. There we go. These guys again. You see 4. Unfortunately, I don't have his paw quite yet. I will get, and probably not going to get to him or get his actual thing tonight. So I am just going to make a special thing.
You don't think we're going to get to him in the next 45 minutes?
Oh no, we will. It's just that I will get to him.
Oh no, we will. It's just that I will get to him later, more or less.
Special wing.
Special wings. But I will at least take a picture and send it to Skype. That way we could. You get a initial reaction of what this fine gentleman looks like. He's very friendly.
Okay, now I can say it. Beware the sacrilege.
Sacrilege?
I'm making a Mazes and Monsters
sacrilege?
reference.
Yes.
I can actually say it because I'm a holy man
Oh, yes.
in this.
Yes. The ghoul rushes.
Yes, the ghoul rushes to him. Oh, and I forgot the other thing that will be here.
You see, someone in a
You see, someone in a deep, greenish and very tattered and moldy robe beside them. You're not able to distinguish any features from this distance.
But the gnoll rushes up
But the gnoll rushes up and
the
kneels before the ghoul. Yes, my God. What is the progress of your excavation? Lord, we still haven't found it all, and we also have not been able to reach further into the. As he reaches out an arm and strangles the ghoul and lifts him up. I have been very patient with the Satu. I ask for results, and you give me none. Need I have another demonstration by your queen's daughter? No, we don't need another demonstration, please. We serve. Then find them faster. He throws the ghoul Null to the ground. Double. Fine. Get every ghoul you can. Get every Null you can, even if it must be from the patrols. I will have those keys. Yes, my lord. And he begins running.
This little side alcove real
Running
fast.
fast.
Make those step checks.
Alright. Make those step checks.
Ah, stealth. Yes. We will see. Will I be so stealthy? Let's find out. There's no stealth for me. Do do do. Da 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 da. Not the best roll. Oh shit, I have initiated combat because I have been seen. Is there a place where I need to stop as I'll be engaged, or?
Who says you've been spotted?
Who says you've been spotted?
My roll was pretty crappy. I'm willing to bet I've been spotted.
Yes, it is crappy.
Yes, it is crappy. But you also
Don't understand the power
of a very hurried Knoll who is very afraid of death.
Oh shit.
He rolled a 10.
And since you're just as close, though, you do again.
And since you're just as close, though, you do again get the scent.
Oh, I do get the
Though
sense.
it's kind of lost a little bit.
Though it's kind of lost a little bit as they have been
Sent
running.
to the key from the knoll.
Yes.
Can I make a roll to confirm
Yes.
that that is what I sent him?
Yes. Yeah.
And we're sure it's coming from
Yes.
the as
Yeah.
in, like Noel is carrying it, or as Noel has touched it.
That's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to roll to see if I could figure that out. I will again blow some charges. Damn, you roll 20. Oh, it's just not roll 20, it's roll this anyways. Oh, yay!
Not bad.
Ah, damn.
Think about it a moment.
Think about it a moment.
You knew you had smelled it earlier.
You knew you had smelled it earlier when they ran by,
That it smelled more potent.
and you noticed that it smelled more potent then.
Okay.
So you're kind of figuring, okay, he had been near the key.
And it smells stronger now than it did the first time.
No, it did not.
No, it did not. Though, actually,
It smells a little different.
it smells a little different.
Like, you get the same smell.
Like, you get the same smell. You get two different scents, but hold on. Let me rephrase this.
The same scent you had earlier. You also
The same scent you had earlier,
that is
you also get. That is less potent.
you can figure.
So he had been near.
Guesswork.
You can figure.
Okay.
You can kind of
But
go
you
to
also
guesswork.
get a new scent
But you also get a new scent
of like
that's similar, of like pattern,
fairly
and it's
new, but you can get like the
fairly new, but you can get like the whiffs of
He's
it.
only been near the key, and he's been near something that smells like the key.
So probably the boss man.
Why would the boss guy smell so similar to the key, though, unless he's wearing similar material?
Or he's carrying the key.
He could be carrying the key, but I would have expected the Noel to smell stronger of the key then, if,
And then only smells stronger of the key if he touched it.
to kind of help with this.
To kind of help with this, with my kind of analogies and all that.
The key that you have smells.
The key that you have smells different.
oh!
They smell similar, but they have their own
but they
unique
smell
smell.
okay, in which case, then yeah, boss dude probably has the key. In terms of would he have to touch it? If we're dealing with like tracking levels of scent, I think it depends on what it is. Because then you're getting to the entire thing of being able to smell each individual ingredient on a pizza cooking from 30 yards away.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Should we confront?
Tongo! No, we can't confront. It's kind of what we came down here to do.
Okay.
As you move a little bit further, you hear the.
As you move a little bit further, you hear the still voice of as you can now deftly see Nokraz, the warlord. He turns to the green-robed figure. I require more resources. I require more resources than these simple creatures. These simpletons. Voice speaks a woman's. Our Lord is doing his best to give you what he can, as all the others. It has been, but of course we've been having issues. It has been difficult to keep the other members in the dark of what is truly happening. Therefore, we must be spending our resources to send them where we can, but ensure that they do not speak to their other masters. A low guttural sound rises from Krez. Very well. Inform our lord that I will do what I can. If need be, I will blast these doors open myself. Perhaps you can persuade one of those, some of your order, to blast this open. It would take time, but I would try. Good luck then, sir. Good luck then, sir. And she does some hand gestures. Says a few words and teleports.
Okay, Len. I expect what I'm about to do to fail, so don't hesitate to jump in.
Well, what are you about to do?
I'm about to.
And remember, don't actually whisper in front of the microphone.
Duh. Sorry. Okay. My plan is to claim to be a acolyte of the Jackal Prince and sent to take over the operation and thus the key on him if he has it. I expect it to fail, but if we can get the key in the operation without being cut open, that sounds preferable, doesn't it?
It does, but why go with something that is guaranteed to fail? Especially given that conversation we just heard. He was obviously talking to the... If somebody was going to tell him he's been reassigned, it would have been the person he was just talking to. I mean, I know you're good at bullshit, but...
Sometimes I like to test that.
As we're talking, Len is very quietly laying his gunblade out along that pile of rubble there on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one here?
Yeah, just laying it flat along the pile so it won't, it'll have a low profile, but has the barrel pointing towards the assembly there.
Mm-hmm. Margot whispers into your head, main cannon ready.
Well, either way I can play a distraction.
Well, if I do this right, we won't need a distraction.
I don't see any barrels of that powder stuff over there. What do you want them doing?
Well, you see, I get sight through her, so I am currently watching them by putting my pinky right here. And it means I can safely attack from right here. So, what do you say if we introduce them to a 9th level fireball?
Sure. That sounds weird. Not the fireball part, the sword part.
Well, you heard how like wizards have familiars that they can see through, right?
Yeah.
That's my familiar. So I can be safely hidden behind this wall with the full benefits of full cover stealth. Just gotta stick my pinky around the corner.
kind of hear whispered to you.
You kind of hear whispered
Technically, he doesn't
to
actually do that. He
you.
can just hang on to the little charm he's got on the end of the blade and have the charm coming around the corner.
Now, I believe in a woman who drank a river of blood-colored wine. So, I guess you looking through your sword isn't that much of a stretch.
It actually isn't. It's actually very common. Huh, not common, but common in some ways.
In
I've
that
met many.
case,
I've
I
met
wonder
many
if there's
wizards.
anything I can do to assist this. I would say maybe some form of tandem casting, but as we've confirmed, or as we've talked about, that's probably some sort of weird feat thing, so I can't actually do it.
I believe that actually is a feat, yeah.
No, that wouldn't help. That wouldn't help. Okay, nothing I can currently do can help.
Martha thinks for a moment and also says,
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't make a wall or anything like that, so we can just fire on them as much as fun as that would be.
"Oh, and description of this place. Faded mosaics surround this rubble-strewn circular chamber. In them 4 grotesque animals, a rat, a vulture, a raven, and a jackal, drain the life and color from a verdant wilderness. Eventually, the scenes transition to men and women clad in bronze armor, rising up and slaying creatures, sealing them within a cloak, a bracelet, a bottle, and a sword, respectively. Ballista and bulwark, you see the remains of ballistae and bulwarks, which would have made this place a formidable one to try to besiege, but now lies in ruin.
Stealth roll, a secret geometry roll. tempting as the maximize would be.
Does him moving to the
It's still
door
20
do
foot
mess any
radius,
of your
so him being in the
plans?
doorway there is still in the radius.
Okay. I know, it just does
Okay.
a thematic thing as you're lining up.
Oh no,
the
it just does a thematic thing as you're lining up the shot. You do see him walk over to the wall and punch and just punch it and scream out in
rage and also
in rage and also in pain as he takes his hand in rage of just the situation, as you actually see his hand kind of sizzle from the touch. God damn it! Nathaniel! May my lowest man, may the pit by my masters forever damn them to hell! May they suffer 1,000 deaths!
Oh, this guy's pissed.
Opted not to maximize, but
Ha! You funny. Oh, you double funny now that I finished reading this.
I had to reduce my constitution by 8 to do that.
I don't get it.
I've combined
don't get it.
spell incants from 2 different anime.
Yeah.
Pledge yourself to the darkness. Interesting phrasing.
Pledge yourself to the darkness.
The
Interesting
spell
phrasing.
incant was
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Reflex.
Yeah.
Yep.
Reflex saves.
I don't know if they take a penalty for supplies or not. But
Supplies, motherfucker.
I'll have him. I would think it makes sense.
I was tempted, but maximizing it would mean I would have had a constitution of 3 for a total of 90 damage to them, and I wasn't sure if it was worth it.
What'd you do?
I
What?
took a meta magic
What'd you do?
called where is it? Despoiled Spell. For every 2 points of constitution damage I choose to take, I can reduce the effective spell level by 1 for the purposes of calculating the meta magic effect.
Oh, gosh.
Oh gosh,
What are you doing? Falling to the
Len, what are you doing? You're falling
So,
to the
like I said,
darkness.
I have chucked the equivalent of a 9th level fireball. At the cost of slightly lowering the spell DC, because I didn't get to add the spell level to it, and doing 8 points of constitution damage to myself.
So basically, you're putting your life as it
Mm.
yeah?
That's exactly what
So
the description
basically,
of
you're
the
putting
key
your
is,
life
yeah.
as incentive, yeah?
Mm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Upside, the constitution damage can be healed, but only by resting.
I didn't.
Yeah. But,
No cleric shit can save me from that.
Yeah, but
So, because this has
also
finally come up,
because this has actually finally come up,
another 2d6 damage.
add another 2d6 damage.
Actually, how many did you pour in?
That was
Actually, how many did you pour in?
Fireball?
Well, I mean, for your.
Oh, how much?
Well, I
did
mean,
put in?
for your, yeah. 40.
Did I just invoke a Urox rule? Did I just invoke a world rule?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Add 14.
Yeah.
68. And in theory, they have no idea where it came from.
Yeah, in
See,
theory.
this is why I like gun mages, because they
Okay.
can do stupid shit like this.
Reflex, okay. That's no.
Reflex, okay. That's what. No, that's not him. That's
Is it wrong? I want someone to get hurt so I can use my new healing spell on them.
Well, technically, I'm hurt, but it says in the feat that you can't heal me of it.
Even with restoration and stuff?
It says the only way the constitution damage can be healed is by resting. I am subject to natural, stat healing rules.
Oh, well, in that case, I could use medicine to accelerate the thing then, if only natural stuff can work.
Well, yeah, the point is you can't use your... Because I know there's spells that restore stat points, and you can't do that. Which I figure is a balance to prevent me from spamming that too much.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense.
But now I also got widen area, so in theory I actually can turn a fireball into a dragon slave now.
Shit.
At the cost of having like 1 constitution after I do it, so no, I can't do that again.
So, sorry, Greg, there's
Wow.
there's in-jokes galore going on over here.
Oh no, I figured. But yeah.
Oh no, I figured.
It's Trish.
But yeah, congratulations, Triss, for
Whoa,
finding out a invern world law
dying to you.
that I have been.
Now I roll
Dying
for a
to you.
spellcraft implosion.
No, actually.
No, actually, we will get to your spell
Say
soon.
versus
I have
fuck.
to just
What?
do
You
a
heard
few
me.
things.
Well, I mean, I did just kind of call upon the dark powers.
Save or
and while they
die.
did steal 8 points of my constitution. Yeah.
Save or die. Save.
Save or die. Save.
Save or die. Die.
No, a friend of mine had.
No, a friend of mine had
Would you like to save
thought
or would you
that
like
his
to
GM
die?
meant, would you like to save or would you like to die? And he said save. He's like, just roll your save.
We still give him shit to this day.
We still give him shit to this day.
That fucking
Okay,
fan art
folks.
looks more like Geralt than the actual,
Oh,
than
this,
the,
like,
than the
this-
official. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? And I'm like, oh, that.
Yeah, I know, right? And I'm like, oh, that looks like Samurai Jack. And oh, that's great.
Oh my gosh, 2 have failed.
Oh my gosh, 2 have failed. 1 succeeds.
Okay. So.
Well, there's 5 of them in there.
Okay.
So.
So,
Okay, so. Oh, I forgot
Yep.
to switch to.
okay,
boss.
so, I forgot to
I've only
switch
rolled
to
for 4.
not boss. Oh well.
Oh no, I rolled for 5.
Oh, he has a plus
Yeah.
20.
Oh no, I
reflex.
rolled for
Shit.
5.
Yeah.
1, 2. Yeah. Yeah,
It's still 34 damage.
he is not to be trifled with.
Still 34, good chunk.
And you
Yep,
should not
still
be troubled with.
34,
I just knocked
good
my
shot.
constitution down by half. Yeah, that was
You fool! Do you know who you're dealing with? No, I don't care. My constitution's at 1.
I'm not at 1. I'm at 7.
Let's get there.
It would have been 1 if I did the maximize.
Alright, let's get their health. Save changes. Okay,
So, yeah,
back.
68 after your modifier. So I guess halves to 34.
There we go. Cool. Okay.
There we go. Cool. Okay, so
We will get to that.
we will get to that.
For damage for the
Do you mind if I just go clockwise for damage for the ghouls? Alright, so that's
68, yeah. After your
68, you
modifier.
said? Yep.
Did you decide you were giving them a penalty or not?
Oh, you were correct. I forgot.
Oh, you were correct. I forgot.
Another D20 for the boss man.
So another d20 for the boss man.
He's a bitch.
He still makes it because he's a bitch. Ooh, failure!
Oh my
And the other one...
If only a natural one meant
Oh
something.
my gosh!
But hey, I got the minions.
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah, they are not.
Oh yeah, they are not happy.
Minus. Holy shit, you
8
almost
minus...
one-shot it.
Holy shit, you
I was wondering
almost
if you was gonna do
one-shotted
I should
them.
have maximized. Damn it!
You cannot revoke now.
You cannot revoke now.
Roll me another d6.
Roll me another d6 sec. Because he did that one. More damage because of why not?
Extra 5.
Kill bitch. So,
Cubert.
for
So,
Kinara,
for Kinara, you see as Len focuses and does this chanting. Are you doing this in common?
just curious.
I don't think it would be in common. It would.
Just curious, just for flavor's sake.
No, it might be in common. My presumption was it'd be in whatever the language of magic is, but if they don't have one, then yeah, he's probably muttering in common.
No, that's fair. I'm just wondering if you had a particular.
Oh no, that's fair. I was just wondering if you had a particular flavor for
Correct me if
it.
I'm wrong. My general interpretation is you require language. Like my assumption is like that. Like Kinara was taught spells in Catfolk.
Well, some worlds magic has its own language. Those
Yeah.
usually
Oh,
based in
yeah,
Elvish. Other worlds, it's whatever language you just speak, and you just need to know the words.
Yeah, I know. A lot of times when it's language, it's generally Draconic.
Or Elvish.
I'm gonna say that it's that every.
I'm gonna say that every language has their own like.
It's trying to figure.
It's like a math formula. It's trying to figure out
okay.
what components match with what.
So,
And I know in some cases Len has actually incanted in math.
yeah. So if it's
he is spoken binary.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
he is spoken
you know,
binary.
I could say 5 or Roku, and it's mean the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if there's not a dedicated magic tongue, that was probably in Elvish.
Okay, and Elvish.
Okay, and Elvish.
Kinara, you do know. Kind of like.
Kinara, you do know Smart kind of like move a little bit back, like.
What's he say, yo?
I'm like,
What?
I'm
I'm like, I'm sorry?
As you see the magic.
But as you see the magic,
Tons of times.
you've seen him do magic tons of times. This seems different, as
As if you see.
it seems as if you see red energy actually flow into him. You see Len get slightly weaker, and you feel the magic be stronger than ever. It feels as you feel as if
Yeah.
For magic casting.
Kinara, for magic casting, this is the closest you have ever felt to how casting has always been done for you. As in what you were familiar with. As in no restriction, no concentration, no backpedaling of some sort.
I found raw magic, guys.
Can I like
Apparently it was just in one of those books I was reading.
can I like cast Bless or something on him?
When we get to initiative. But for Len, you feel this is probably also the first time you have done this. You have done research into it, and some people have theorized that doing certain things seem to have made magical effects more powerful somehow, feel more just raw and more concentrated effort. Some argue it's a esoteric thing. Some argue it's spiritual or cleanness of mind.
you're like, oh, you went down the path of, okay, you actually have to give some of yourself into it, literally. And I found it true, at least in this sense. As a red, dark, almost blood crimson fireball just explodes.
Goddamn Titan of
into the
Ether!
mass. Everyone, and they, and just for sake of things, I'm going to have initiative.
Heals.
Would we like to continue?
Would we like to continue?
I don't know. I feel like nuking them was a good, good dramatic ending point.
It really does feel like this is like a good stinger.
Yeah. I'm perfectly understandable.
Perfectly understandable.
Especially after that whole mess.
Especially after that whole mess.
Yeah, I've been going out of my way to find meta magic feats that reduce your spell level, so I can do shit like that. It's like, I take penalty, but I can milk more damage out of it because of penalty.
Congratulations on finding one of the...
Congratulations on finding one of the laws of magic in my world. That could hypothetically become a point if you so wish to go down that route.
Remember how in Len's bio he was in theory kind of damaged? And now we know why. That research he was doing in the past that he wasn't supposed to be doing.
You tapped into things that should not have been done.
You tapped into things
that
should not have been done.
You want to roll initiative?
Maybe if I so ordain to, by which I mean to say yes.
I think the next one I want to get is it's called siege magic.
Boy.
Like I increase the spell level by 2 for the purposes of what level it costs, but I do double damage versus structures and inanimate objects.
Nice.
I could definitely see that being
Nice. I could definitely see that being like a spell thing because, yeah.
Oh boy, yeah. Ooh.
Oh boy,
That's
yeah.
hard for me.
Ooh.
Yeah. So,
Thank you, yeah. So we shall end there as the smoke clears and
only Margot.
no voice in your head, Triss. Only Margot of.
Weird.
That felt weird.
Weird.
Like weird. Not like funny, haha, but weird.
Feels worse on the launching end, believe me.
And you also. No, and also you might have, depending on how I remember things from Margot, you might have actually triggered something there too.
Might actually come into play.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out things for Margot, and
I've been trying to figure out things for Margot, and I think I came across something. But yes, we shall end there for tonight. Questions, concerns, favorite recipes.
I think it was pretty good.
If there are any concerns, it should be for me, not from me.
And any thoughts on this particular revelation?
I'm not entirely certain what happened beyond tapping into what could be described as, well, The weave itself?
That's what I'm assuming is I found some way to actually hit primal magic.
How do you think I called it primal magic?
Yeah.
Why do you think I call that primal magic?
It's a little bit.
But it's not necessary. It's a little bit of primal magic, but also not. It's a thing I've been working on, and I hope it can. If you all continue this path and all this other stuff,
considering I
and wish
kinda
to
built myself
investigate,
around
you
being able to use
can.
these meta magic feats, yeah, I'm gonna be tapping it more.
Or rather, tapping into the.
Or rather, tapping into the looking where this goes or why it's there. Asking the big questions. Asking the meta questions, as it
I'm
were.
sad that no one else is here for that.
I'm just sad that no
I
one
don't know,
else
I'm
is
just
here
as
for
glad
that.
somehow I don't think the girls would, give me no end of shit for doing that.
Yeah, I 'twas not expecting that.
Anyway.